like a fire. What you gonna do when it crumbles down? Watch it get higher, down to the wire. Will you let it burn till we almost drown? Higher, goodbye, honey, where do we lie? Where you're headed, am I going there too? I don't wanna ask why, wanna give this a try with you. And if you wanna go, I'll follow. I won't let you go alone, 'cause it's a big pill to swallow, but you won't do it on your own. And if you wanna go, I'll follow. I won't let you go alone. I don't care what happens now, where we go, how far and how. If you wanna go, I'll follow. I won't let you go. Your heart set, I don't wanna jump half-hearted. Gotta get your feet wet, gotta give what you get. I don't wanna finish where we started. Like the river flowing, tell me where we're going. Take me to a place that's brand new. Every second growing, time feels like it's slowing with you. And if you wanna go, I'll follow. I won't let you go.
method, looking for the one who's trying to be perfect, yeah. Who will try to match it. Don't be sad if you don't make it. You hope for wonders. Living life means making blunders. It can make you shatter. You will try to fight the thunder. Trust me no matter what happens, because I will stay by your side in your heart. Whatever happens, remember that you can do anything you want.
Hello. How are you doing?
I'm doing alright. Very busy, but doing good.
How is your coursework?
It's going. I'm taking a break from essays, doing some memorization for monologue stuff, so that's cool.
You gotta memorize monologues?
Yeah, because I have to present them for one of my classes.
And then essays?
Yeah. From one of my classes. Gotta write some essays on stuff.
Why?
Why indeed?
What's the essay topic about?
This one, I just started it. It's on... Let me pull up my thing. I think it's on Taoism. I haven't started it yet, but...
Sounds difficult.
It's way too difficult. It's a shorter essay this time.
Hi, Dragon.
Hello!
I can't remember what we were doing.
I think we finished with one of our missions, and we ended
Sounds
it.
plausible. Looks like we were
Oh, no, we
flirting with
didn't.
what's her name? Forgot her name. Also, I gotta fix my avatar. Hang on.
No, last time we ended it after a mission. Not this time. I think we're in the middle of one.
Oh, Dragonfly redeemed first. Congratulations.
Hey. I'm still here in double. I don't know if that's what you just tried to
hang on a
test.
second.
Yeah.
There we go. Maybe.
Better. Yep, it's fixed.
Dragon casts Fireball. Puffins use twigs to scratch their own bodies. And some snails have hairy shells.
I didn't know that. Now I have to pet a snail.
What if it's hairy?
Well, then it'll be soft.
What if it's like
It's like
spiky
fuzz.
hair?
I don't know. I think I'd be curious enough to try still. I don't think there's any snails with shells in my area. Just slugs.
We closed the case for the paper. Okay.
What were we trying to figure out?
Someone hijacked the Zephyr's navigation system and changed our course to a different star, which led to the power outage. If we don't stop the ongoing maneuver soon, we won't make it to Eurus. The person who hacked the Zephyr navigation system must have been in the navigation room briefly before the power outage occurred. Titus says they have access rights to the room, which narrows the list of suspects down to these people. Okay, I don't think we've talked to any of these people, so I guess this is what we do next. Navigation room. Alright, where the heck is the navigation room?
I think it's on the lower end.
Maybe it's
Like
the same.
mid to lower. Oh, never mind. That's completely the opposite of what I was thinking.
Dragon says the leaf slug steals the chlorophyll from the plants they eat to use as a form of backup, while also giving them the ability to go months without eating. The leaf
Most of
slug
them.
steals the chlorophyll. To give them a backup of what?
Like of energy?
But that's
Maybe.
like all animals eat to give themselves energy.
They store it somewhere else in their body, so it's not digested, it's just kind of saved.
I save my food in my stomach.
Slugs are mysterious creatures. I think this is the one where we ended it after investigating some places and found like the broken part, and then we figured out the order of which the generators or whatever they're called
Yeah.
were shut off.
We did that, but we also did some with paper where we did like a diagram of like people walk through a door in a certain order.
Yeah.
Like the
so we
daughter
saw
walked through the door, and then the father did, and then the daughter left or
We
something
found
like
that
that, and then
yeah, it was Oceana that was the one that stole the recycling, I think is what we found out.
Dragon says they will shed their entire bodies to rid themselves of parasites, using the chlorophyll to keep themselves alive and provide a nutrient required to grow a whole new body.
Ooh.
Wait, what do you mean they shed their whole body? What does that mean? Like, you just have a brain laying on the floor, or what? Like,
Maybe it's like similar to how like some species can like reform from like a piece of their like tail or something.
well, it's more like they can reform their tail. I don't think if you cut off the tail, like the tail doesn't grow into the rest of them. I think like the rest of them grows a new tail.
I mean, there's like starfish that can regrow from like a tiny bit. Like if you cut one in half.
Then you
They
get
can
two
both regrow.
starfishes.
Yeah, that's a thing. I remember finding out at some point.
Dragonfire says they remove their head from their body. They are sea slugs, so they are more vulnerable to parasite attacks.
So they remove their head and then regrow a body from their head.
Navigator Joseph, how are things going?
Chief, I'm so sorry about this whole mess. We're still locked out of our system. Somebody must have done this on purpose. We'll continue trying to regain control, but it's proving to be very complicated.
Good luck. Please contact the sergeants immediately if you make any progress.
I will, Chief.
Do you have any idea what went down in here leading up to the incident?
I'm sorry, Chief. I hadn't been here for hours prior to the attack. I was out celebrating Arrival Day.
Can anyone corroborate that?
Engineer Fierida and I were talking to Dr. Yaha when the power outage happened, and in the hour leading up to it.
So you weren't in here at all that day?
As far as I know, nobody was supposed to be in here that day.
Thank you, Navigator Joseph. Oh, there's only two people? It's like talk to everyone in the room and they're like, okay. Navigator Orlan, have you had any success regaining control over your systems?
Not yet.
Can I ask you some questions about the events that transpired here around the time of the power outage?
Afraid not, Chief.
What? Why not?
I believe we hadn't formally met ever since you inherited your father's job. He doesn't trust us. Didn't answer his questions, won't answer yours.
Why?
Oh. I have my reasons. It's a long story. There's some history.
Do you know what the stakes are right now? I can't help but feel like you might be involved in this mess. If you want to clear your name, you better start answering some questions now.
Tell you what, Chief. Maybe we got off on the wrong foot here. You're not your old man, so maybe this is my chance that someone will finally look into this for me.
What are you talking about?
I was framed for a crime 20 years ago. I originally joined the mission as a farmer. After the verdict, I was barred from working another day in my job. I was forced to swap places with the navigator. I wasn't allowed to see my biological child anymore. They all failed me. The crew, security, William. That's why I won't help you.
So you want me to...
Reopen the case. Clear my name.
Even if I wanted to, you haven't given me a lot to go by. I don't even know what you were charged with.
Ask Sergeant Alderich. He had a front row seat when it all went down.
Alright,
Guess we
fine.
gotta.
I'll give him a call and see what we can do.
To Alderich. Is he the dragon guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, Chief?
Sergeant, I'm in the navigation room looking into the power outage. I just had a chat with Navigator Orlan. He's not answering my questions. He said he'll talk to me if we reopen a case from...
Is he serious?
I'm afraid so.
Now? He wants us to reopen the case now.
Sounds like he's been wanting this for a long time, but he sees an opportunity now.
Chief, this will take a while to look into.
Maybe I'll find something. Just send me the old file.
If you wish, but in my professional opinion, we shouldn't spend too much time on this. I'll send you a message and attach the case records.
So you know what this is about.
There's only one case he could be talking about. Well, two, but they're connected. You'll see. One more thing if you're really going to look into this. You need access to the farm. I'm granting it to you now. It's above the hospital in the bio area. You can reach it via the elevator.
Thank you, Sergeant. Navigator Orland claims that someone framed him for a crime 20 years ago. He won't help me with my investigation unless I find out who really did it, and maybe it was him after all. Sergeant Aldrich was present at the trial and still has my father's files on the case. He sent me a message with multiple attachments to get started. I've been granted access to the farm floor in the bio area. It's the only place where the suspicious substance mentioned in the case records could have come from.
To the bio area. Unless we want to talk to the other purple people first.
The file says Farmer Orland was found guilty of using an explosive to gain access to his ex-partner Zena's bunk in the residential area during a custody battle over their biological child, Lewis. Wait, we talked to Lewis at some point, right?
I think so. It sounds familiar.
The most damning piece of evidence was a fertilizer used in the makeshift explosive only accessible to Farmer Orland and his colleague who had an alibi. My dad was chief at the time and Sergeant Aldrich was his right-hand man. Orland was found guilty and transferred to the navigation room, where he no longer has access to dangerous chemicals. He was also put under a temporary restraining order against Zena and Lewis. Fertilizer. Only accessible to very few people working on the farm floor. Sergeant Aldrich sent me this record. The fertilizer was allegedly used in a makeshift explosive by Navigator Orland, who worked as a farmer at the time. So farm... Joseph's alibi. Navigator Joseph claims he was in the residential area with engineer Farid and Dr. Yaha when the hacker was in the navigation room. Here you go, Chief. I have attached the records of the two cases involving Navigator Orland, at the time Farmer Orland. Both occurred in short succession many years ago. I also added a file about the substance that got him convicted and later banned from his job. The chemical was intended to be a fertilizer, but it was used in a makeshift bomb. Only two people had access to it at the time, and the other person had an alibi. Well, who's the other guy? We don't even get his name.
I guess if we go to the bio area, we might find whoever
Also, I
worked
thought
there.
there's two cases, but I only see one here.
He said it was two put into one. I'm not sure.
I had Sergeant Aldrich send me the case file.
Much appreciated, Chief. Alright,
I'm sure you recognize this substance.
I do. Used to work with it every day, that part's true. But I sure as hell didn't use it to break into anyone's bunk. And it was above the medical place, I think.
Oh, hey, Rico Pico. Your name Hydrate.
Hello.
You have to hydrate. And date with Amy. Okay, let me set that up.
Ooh. Amy!
How you doing, Rico?
Hello!
Let's see. Did I mention I got a new mouse? So the mouse wheel works now?
Ooh. Is it one of those fancy mouses with the little keypads on the side?
It has like a back and forward button. So kind of. Okay, there we go. Rico says, I'm okay getting back into the swing of things. How are you? Good. A little tired, a little bit of a headache, but otherwise good.
Have you taken any pain meds?
Hey, look, it's Chi-Chi.
Oh, Chi-Chi! Chi-Chi!
Okay, stay cool. Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi. Fuck. Okay, that was
Chi-Chi
probably
hates
creepy.
us. Why does Chi-Chi hate us so?
How are you doing, Oyami? This...
Oh, I'm doing good too.
Oh, I
very
forgot we
busy
have to
with
be scanning
final
for stuff.
for university. Oh, right.
Chi-Chi's a little demon. Yeah, it's like a cat alien thing, I guess. From
Chi-Chi is our pet.
Umberto, how are things going up here?
Could be better, could be worse, Chief. Neva and I weren't hurt at all, we got lucky. One of our tanks was toppled over. It's too heavy to lift for the two of us, but backup is on the way.
The Sphinx. Maybe. We can look at a picture
Chi-Chi?
of Chi-Chi
Kinda.
in a moment, yeah.
The plants are taking it surprisingly well so far. We don't anticipate a disruption in our supply chain. Took a while to mop up all the water and soil, though. Hope we didn't clog the recycler. Now the chaos in this place is almost back to its original state. Heh.
That sounds good. I was a little worried about the food supplies. Wait, how do I see Chi-Chi?
I think Chi-Chi's like a mix between
Here.
a cat and a bug. Go
A
ahead.
cat and a bug?
Kind of like a moth-ish.
It doesn't really say here what it is, but it looks like a cat, I guess. I don't really see the bug or the moth part.
I guess I'm like looking at the antenna things.
Like an axolotl, really? Maybe because of the like the mane. I don't know what to call it.
Kinda, yeah. I can see
I
that.
guess the fluffy antenna and the wing-like ears look mothy. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Farmer Neva, are you holding up okay in here?
Oh, so she's the wife, I think. So far, so good, Chief. The plants don't seem to be all that damaged. That's the most important thing.
We're like the security officer, I guess. I'm just giving a recap for Rico. And we're like investigating, like someone's been sabotaging the ship basically, so we're trying to figure out what's happened. Good.
We also killed our father. How come you're visiting the farm? Just checking in on everyone?
The case leads me here actually.
Really? Are you investigating the ring failure? Did someone do it on purpose?
No, it's not that. Long story. I might have some questions for you.
For me? Sure. Ask away.
This isn't Southern Earth. No, it's on a spaceship.
We've lived our whole lives on the spaceship.
You know what this is?
Yes, of course. It's a fertilizer we use pretty frequently here.
Is it possible that a non-farmer got their hands on it somehow a long time ago?
Well, we're not allowed to give them out, and we keep a very strict inventory nowadays.
Nowadays?
My dad once told me that it wasn't always quite as strict, but the chemicals were always meant to be used by farmers exclusively.
Is it possible that he gave some of them away here and there?
I can't say for sure, but Rose begged him all the time, and he always turned her down as far as I know. Rose is the janitor, right?
Rose? Makes sense. She's obsessed with her plants. Yeah, I forgot that, but I think you're right. It is a
Yeah.
janitor.
In any case, if my dad ever snuck out chemicals, it certainly ended a year ago.
Because that's when he...
Died, yes. So we gotta talk to Rose.
Where am I now?
Rose shouldn't be
Lost.
detained anymore. I think
My
Rose
bunk.
is in her-
Oh, I live right next to the farm. I want to ask the other guy though about the fertilizer. And then we gotta find Rose, I guess.
She should be at her house, or her bunk, I guess.
Umberto, are you familiar with the substance?
Of course I am. Use it almost daily.
Does any of it ever leave the farm floor?
We're not allowed to take it anywhere. Take it away from here, Chief.
Are there any measures in place to ensure this?
It's just a rule, but I promise we never break it.
Not even once? Maybe years ago?
Not since I transferred here from Navigation Room, to my knowledge at least. So he was the one that replaced the
The
dad.
guy. I forgot his name.
Yeah.
We still don't know who the other guy is. You know when you said that only 2 people had access to the farm?
Yeah. I mean, maybe it was someone who smuggled it to Rose. So, like, if Rose, like, she might know.
Nava's father is the other guy then, is what you're saying. Right? Like there's... Who is her father anyway?
I thought the father was the one, like, Orland. The one who gave this. Because he was in a dispute, like,
Wait,
about...
wait. I thought
gaining
this was
custody.
with Lewis, or like the child is Lewis. Oops.
Oh, you're right.
Gosh, I mean, I can't
She's someone
get my
else.
frickin'... I can't seem to scroll the thing on the right. Like it's scrolling automatically, but I can't. Oh wait, now
Is she with your
I
mouse?
could for a second. Wow. Yeah, maybe I'll switch to the mouse. But right now I'm using joystick. Okay, so Orlin was one of the farmers. His partner was Xena, and his child was Lewis. And then Nava is a farmer now, and her father was also a farmer, and so whoever her father is must be the other farmer. Is there like
That
a family
sounds right.
tree diagram in here? 'Cause I have no idea who her father was.
That would be nice. I don't think so, though. I wonder if we could
Oh, here,
ask.
Dorian,
Mm.
who we can't talk to because he's dead now.
Yeah.
Welp. Worst bug in existence. Discuss the top of your choice. Worst bug in existence. Worst bug in existence.
It's like the most crunchy thing you could think of.
Oh, I was
It's
thinking
like-
software bug,
Oh! I was
but maybe
thinking bug.
maybe she
Insect.
means insect.
I don't know about
What's your
software
worst?
bugs.
What's your worst bug in existence?
There's this one bug that I never want to see again. It's like this weird. It's like I think it's called a spider grasshopper or something.
Okay.
It looks like a mix between them, and
Okay.
they're terrifying. That's my answer.
They just look scary.
Yeah, and they're big too. I want to say it's the size of maybe like if you close your fist.
Oh, that's
Like
pretty
that
big.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't there
Scary.
bugs that like if they sting you, you like become paralyzed and you're just stuck there forever? Like you just lay on the ground till you starve to death or something?
I guess there are bugs that paralyze you. I don't know if there's like long term, but maybe.
Janitor Rose, are you home? This is Chief of Security Stella.
Yes, dear. Come right in. My door is always open. Like some really bad wasp or something.
Janitor Rose, you know what this is?
Oh yes, the object of my desires. I
So
used to
Rico-
beg the farmers.
Rico did meet insects. He's saying centipedes and
Ah.
cockroaches.
Ooh, centipedes. That's a good answer. Also silverfish. Ugh,
They're spooky.
they are. I used to beg the farmers for a drop of this to help with my plants, but to no avail.
The other day, maybe like a week ago, I went into my bathroom, like to take a shower, and then in the corner there's a spider there. And I'm like, oh man. So I gotta take the shower while watching the spider now to make sure it doesn't like jump on me or some shit like that, right?
Oh, that's
I'm
the
just-
worst.
Then like the next day I go and then I don't see the spider there and I'm like, oh shit, now I'm in trouble. I have no idea, it could be anywhere.
I had that happen. Like there was a giant moth. It was like it was all fuzzy and like huge, but I was having a stare down while I was taking a shower, and then after I was done, I just shut it in the bathroom. I opened
Yeah.
the door the next day, gone.
Yep.
So that's scary.
Rico says silverfish aren't that scary, but centipedes, I cry. What about millipedes? like millipedes, like centipedes, but 10 times worse.
I think, aren't millipedes smaller than centipedes?
Well, because milli
Or maybe-
means 1,000 and centa means 100, right?
Hmm.
But I don't know.
Yeah,
about
I
I
guess-
don't know what the relative sizes are.
Mm-hmm.
Millipedes are chill. Really? I thought the only difference is that they had more legs.
One of them is harmful, one of them isn't. I mean, not to humans, but like I don't know. I think I remember hearing like they secrete a gas that's like toxic for more dangerous. I don't know.
There's like I think it's if you're an ant maybe. There's a bug that like crawls into your ant brain, and then like takes control of your body, and then makes you like climb up onto like flowers so that a bird will come and eat you, because the parasite reproduces inside of birds' stomachs.
I think I've heard of that before. It also reminds me of the worm thing that goes into praying mantis.
Yeah.
It controls them as well.
Yeah, and then you put the praying mantis in water, and then the worm comes out, and it's like 20 times longer than the praying mantis, and you're like, holy shit.
Yeah. Scary, scary.
So they never gave it to you? Do you think anyone else got their hands on it?
Dear, I really don't know. Maybe they would have had a different response if I were crew. I bought a bonsai from Earth and watched it slowly wither away over the first year of the mission. We have a bonsai in our room. I'm sure the fertilizer would have helped, but the farmers wouldn't budge. Or actually, we don't have a fertilizer. Our dad did. Or we don't have a bonsai. Our dad did in his bunk. I don't know if that's relevant.
Yeah, that's weird. Like, is it the same bonsai? Like the Rose gave it to our dad?
I mean, she said hers withered away, but just because she mentioned specifically the bonsai, just made me think of that.
Where are we now? I have actually no clue on what to do to progress on this case. Because like,
Check out the bonsai, and
that's
it's
what I'm
gonna
doing
show up
now.
nothing. Yeah.
but
Or actually, we could have asked Rose about our bonsai, because I believe we've looked at it before, so it is in the evidence.
oh, yeah, I didn't think of that.
So, oops.
Already in PDA. Stretch, we gotta stretch.
Stretching.
And yeah, Jeopardy doesn't work. I don't know what happened with Jeopardy. Does Jeopardy server break down?
Oh no.
Might as well ask her about the bonsai while we're here.
I don't know if she would know anything though.
Yep, doesn't know anything.
Womp womp.
Koalas sleep between 18 to 22 hours a day. Their diets require a lot of energy to digest.
I wish.
Just like me, says
I'm
Rico.
jealous.
Yeah, me too.
Me on my days off. I royally screwed up my sleep schedule, like Friday through Monday, because I was falling asleep at like 10 a.m., waking up at 5 p.m. just to go to work. Ugh.
Wait, you went to sleep at 10 a.m.?
Yeah, for like a Friday through Monday.
Yeah,
it
that's
was not
pretty
good. Yeah, but now I'm taking melatonin, so I'm getting back on track. We're all good.
Cowbirds lay their eggs in other bird species' nests, and then they use a secret password each other call to recognize their children.
Ooh, they're like spies. Cowbirds. What do they look like? Let me see. Cowbirds. They don't look like cows. That's a little disappointing, I'm not gonna lie.
They look like birds.
Yeah. Who would have known?
I'm getting lost in this ship now. Like walking around and I don't know where I am. Oh, here we go.
We're gonna go back to the farm and ask about the bonsai.
I guess. I don't really know where I was going actually.
I mean, there's the farm and there's also Rose. I don't know if she would know about the bonsai from our dad's room. Maybe.
Oh, you can ask about Rose, right?
Oh, true.
Nope.
At your old man's bonsai? I've heard the rumors. Is that a recent record of it?
Yeah.
I'll be damned. That's impressive. You should show it to Neva if you haven't already. Hey!
Wait, why?
On the right track. Probably because it's still here and it's not withered away.
Remember, Umberto was very impressed with dad's bonsai. He told me to show it to his colleague Farmer Neva. Wait, do you think my dad is the bomber?
Maybe he supplied the... Well,
Because, like,
I don't know.
he apparently, like, I mean, the guy, Orland, or whatever it is angry that he got framed or something like that, and he didn't say who framed him.
Yeah. And he's mad at our dad because he gave the wrong conclusion of the case.
Have you ever seen my
maybe-
dad's bonsai tree?
No, that still exists?
Yeah, take a look. I have a recent record of it.
No way. How?
How does it survive for so long?
Exactly. These were hard enough to grow back on Earth from what I've heard.
I don't know. Maybe you have any idea how my dad... Maybe you have an idea how my dad did it?
We have the special chemicals up here that could make this possible, but without them, I honestly don't see how.
You think he could have had access to them?
I think I already told you everything about that. If he got his hands on the fertilizer, maybe from my dad over a year ago.
Navigator Joseph claims... Wait. No. According to Farmer Neva, it's very unlikely that my dad's bonsai survived without any special chemicals like they use on the farm.
So right now, the dad is the most suspicious, but I don't feel like we should immediately say it's him. 'Cause
But
I
why
feel
would he
that's
do
jumping
that?
a bit. Yeah, that's the thing. Maybe, who did the dad work with? Like, really closely with?
Aldrich.
Maybe the dragon guy?
Yeah.
We could ask him about the bonsai. Possibly.
Oh, God. Where even is he?
Didn't we just talk to him not too
Like
long
on
ago?
the phone.
Oh, right. Can we talk to him again
Maybe
on
this
phone?
place? Yeah.
Maybe.
Is my dad even an option? Like, to give as...
I mean, I'm sure he is.
Oh, it is.
Like at the
He's the
very
first
bottom.
option.
Oh. Yeah.
And
Chi-Chi's also an option.
And then my mom.
Chi-Chi did something.
We never even got onto the ship.
But Chi-Chi did something. That's...
Sergeant, we need to discuss our next step. Time is running out. About the paper that was recycled at the Earth Museum this morning.
We only just started reviewing that data. So far, we haven't been able to...
Did we all just get a message at the same time?
Oh. The crew no longer has the situation under control. None of us voted for this leadership. What the hell is this?
You think everybody just received this?
At least it reads like it was intended that way.
How is this possible? It says the sender is anonymous. I've never seen this in my life.
Neither have I. I'm calling the programmer Aaron. It shouldn't be possible on a technical level. All messages in our network have a sender.
Yes, Sergeant Aldrich?
Programmer Aaron, did you just receive an anonymous message?
Yeah.
Could you trace it? It says the sender is anonymous.
I'm at the PDA terminal now. PDA terminal now. Just give me a moment, please. It's strange. This looks like it was sent from outside the network. As in, not from the Zephyr? No. It's from somewhere on the ship, but the server has no ID. What does that mean? It's almost like someone set up their own server to send this message to the whole network. Where? How? I'm sorry, Chief. It's too early to tell. Ferret and I will try to work it out as quickly as possible. Good. I'll come see you down in the network area shortly. Talk to you then, Chief.
He's right. We need to find that server.
Maybe I should ask around about it. Wait, maybe I shouldn't ask around about it openly. I'll go to the network area and see if they have any leads.
At the time everybody received the ominous message, I wasn't
We don't
yet
want to
aware
move
of the
on yet,
broad support it
though.
would
There's
quickly
that one
garner in
other
the general
thing.
population. A crowd started forming in the residential area. Tensions would soon grow to the point that the captain decided to issue a partial lockdown of the ship. I don't think it helped the situation.
Well, so
Aw.
much for that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have any leads for this bonsai case.
I talked to Rose, talked to everyone in the bio. What about, the girl's mom? Neva's mom.
Xena?
Do we know who that is? We want to talk to her?
It's Xena, but I don't remember who that is.
I don't think we've
Oh,
talked to...
this Xena. She's in the
Oh!
in the psychiatric ward now, so I guess we can't talk to her.
We could try. I don't know if it makes it
No, I
so
don't
we
think
can
we can
actually
go
talk
in.
to her now. We need to wait for
But
clearance, you
maybe we
think?
can talk to Lewis then.
True. Because then he's like brother to Ava.
Where is the psychiatric ward anyway?
I think it's to the right.
Oh, here it is.
Never mind.
Let's check if we can go there or not. Chi-Chi,
Chi-Chi!
what the hell's your problem? Got angry again, my bad.
All your fault.
Well, oh, I guess I can ask about Xena. No, so Nara, I'm looking for Engineer Xena. Is she here?
She is, but her condition isn't great.
Physical or mental?
I meant physical, but her mental state isn't great either.
Is it possible for me to talk to her?
Go ahead, see if she's awake. I'm unlocking the doors to the hallway and to her room. Please don't upset her, but it would take too long. I think that's her.
Xena, are you awake?
Stella, what a nice surprise.
How are you holding up?
I've been better. I have a headache.
Were you hurt during the accident?
Accident.
Oh, Joseph is the other guy, I guess. Because Joseph has an alibi.
We can ask about that, maybe.
See there's something I need to ask you about. I've learned about your involvement in the custody battle.
Oh, did your father tell you about this?
No, Xena. Maybe I can trick her. Wait, what do you mean trick her? It's true that it wasn't my father, right? It was Orlin that told me about this.
Yeah, but I think she thinks that our father's still alive.
Anyway, your custody battle with Farmer Orlin, right?
Yeah.
Because if I say Navigator, she's like, I don't know if she
Right.
remembers the present.
Yeah, so we should go with Farmer.
Farmer Orlin, right?
Yes. What about it?
This custody battle, I guess we're pretending that it's
Yep.
happened very recently, right?
Yes.
How did it go for you?
Assistant Chief Stella, I don't know if we should be talking about this.
What makes you say that?
It's just, I think your father has it under control.
Of course, I just want to check in on his behalf.
So he told you everything? So it's done. Did he use the, the thing Dorian gave him for his little tree?
So it was my father.
Yeah!
Could
Maybe.
you fill me in on the plan again?
Oh, Stella, I think I said too much. Just tell your father I'm eternally grateful, will you? Yeah, I was the dad.
I will. Thank you, Xena. Hope you feel better soon.
Mm.
Do you think she forgot and we just ask her again?
I mean,
Oops.
I guess maybe it was like a domestic issue, and then the dad stepped in to take care of things.
I still don't understand. Like, the motive, I mean.
I mean, we could... I don't know how else we would get any information.
I told you the custom battle only happened recently. I don't feel great about training her, but she did say something very interesting. It seems like my dad helped her shortly afterwards. The way she talked about it made it seem like it wasn't above board at all, since she thought I was in on it and asked if he used the thing Dorian gave him for his low tree. So Dorian's the dead guy, right? Oh no, this isn't the farmer, this is the navigator. So we still don't know who the other farmer is. Gosh darn it.
Can we ask her about the other farmer? Or did you already try that?
Xena?
Yeah,
I don't know how to ask about the other farmer. Like,
it doesn't show up.
well, if I had an icon for the other farmer, I would know who the other farmer was.
Mm,
Because it says the name of the person underneath the thing.
right.
So have a look at this record. Do you know what this is?
I'm not sure.
It's used in the farm area.
Oh, it's the... Did Chief William show you this?
How would my dad get his hands on it?
I just thought, because it's part of the case against my ex-husband. He used this to break into my bunk.
So I've heard. Thank you.
And we asked her about the bonsai. I mean, she mentioned it herself, so I don't know if bringing it up would really do anything.
So do we say it's our dad? Do we have enough?
I think it's fair to guess our dad at this point.
I won't submit it just yet. We'll do this quest meanwhile. Okay, so I guess we go to the programmers in the network room.
There's still the question mark of whatever that place above us is.
Yeah, I think we can't get to it for some reason. Is that the server room? That's probably it. Right? No, wait, maybe not. Here, in the network room. That's probably it.
One of the two. The office or the room.
Engineer Farid, what's the status down here?
Actually, we got through the power outage more or less unscathed here in the network area. It took a while for everything to boot back up, but it seems operational. We're still running diagnostics, but it's looking good. Seems like Arjun and Taijun got hurt, though.
I heard, I'm sorry.
Tajan.
I don't know if I'm supposed to talk about the secret server or not to this guy.
Maybe not.
Programmer Aaron, everything alright down here?
The network area sustained minimum damage to the outage, so that's good. But our colleagues in the power nodes were both brought to the hospital. I couldn't reach either of them. Seems like they don't have access to their PDAs.
I hope they'll recover very soon. I'm sure they will. Everybody seems to be really tight down here.
We've all pulled each other out of various dangerous places by the legs at some point.
I see. That tends to bond people.
Secret lever. Chi-Chi pulled the secret lever.
Navigator just claims he was at the bar in the residential with Engineer Farid and Dr. Yahad. I can ask Farid about the, if Joseph really was at the bar or whatever he was. I have a question for you, if I may. What were you doing when the power outage occurred?
I was in the residential area, Chief, celebrating Arrival Day.
You remember who you were with?
I was chatting with Navigator Joseph and Dr. Yaha at the bar. We had been there for a while before the lights went out.
Thank you.
Sure thing, Chief.
Okay, but well, they're both lying. Now I need to ask Dr. Yaha. Who is Dr. Yaha? I guess she's in the medical bay somewhere.
Probably. I have no idea what she looks like. I don't remember.
Wait, was that it? No, that's yeah, which is a different person. Wait, whoops, I went all the way around.
Maybe we haven't talked to her yet.
I'm sure we did because I remember seeing both their names, like Yaha and Yahya, and being like, oh god, there's two different, like, why did they give them such similar names? Dang. Okay, let's just go to the medical area, I guess.
Yeah.
No, Chi-Chi. I'm really not sure what to do with you. What's the problem? Don't you want to go back? Guess that's a no. That's a no. There we go. Dr. Yaha, I have a quick question for you.
What is it, Chief?
Where were you the exact moment the power outage occurred?
I was at the bar in the residential area.
Who were you with?
I was talking to Firid and Joseph. Why do you ask?
Just trying to gather some facts around the incident. Thank you. Maybe all three of them are lying.
I mean, they are closely knit. They would cover for each other.
Alright, so now what do we do?
Hmm.
I guess I gotta talk to the programmer and ask about the secret server. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not sure what else we can do.
And I guess we were told not to, but
We said
need
like
more
don't talk,
information.
like don't what did we say exactly? I don't remember. So like don't spread it around too much, but there's like a minimum spreading around that we need to do, I guess.
Yeah.
Here, yeah,
Like
it's
keep
just-
it within the.
Maybe I shouldn't ask her about it too openly.
So keep it to the involved parties.
Wait, this is not the right way.
Now let's spill everything to Ava.
Who's Ava? Is that the one the lady we're trying to sleep with?
Yeah, the one in our dad's bunk.
I forgot her name.
How could you?
There's like too many people I'm pursuing on this ship. Who the hell are you?
I don't think we've talked before.
Navigator no Elia, Engineer Eric. What are you two doing down here?
Hey, Chief. Just trying to get to the bottom of problems with the navigation. The system isn't letting us do things we should be able to do.
Why are you fixing it here?
We hit a wall attempting to fix it up in the navigation room, so now we're trying something more fundamental down here. Quite complicated to explain, but it's a shot in the dark, honestly.
Well, fingers crossed.
Were we here before?
I
At some
don't
point?
remember.
Like way earlier in the game?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe it was like part of the chase sequence where
Right.
our dad got smushed.
Only his legs.
Only his legs, but he still died, so.
Have you been able to find anything out about the secret server?
By now, we're sure it exists, and we're even able to ping it.
Is there a way to find its physical location?
Let me think. Not from here. But if you get readouts of the ping from different locations on the ship, you might be able to deduce it.
I'm sorry, what does that mean?
The ping indicates how long it takes to communicate between 2 points in the network. I'll enable your PDA to ping the server. The further you are away from it, the higher the ping. It should go up to 100 on the opposite side of the ring.
So when it's 0, I'm right on top of it?
Correct.
What if I'm a few floors above or underneath the server?
That should have a negligible effect. What really counts is the distance along the ring.
How do I perform this ping on a PDA?
You have to hook it up to the network cables around the ship. It's usually not that easy because they're inside the walls, but a few of them were exposed when the ring malfunctioned. They run along the hallways and have unique pattern of blue and white stripes. You should try and find one per area. That should be enough to triangulate the location. One of them is right outside this room, in the corridor. You can start there. I saw more exposed network cables in hallways across the ship, but I don't remember where exactly.
Why can't you do this? Like, why do I have to do this? Thank you very much. I'll go look for them. Anything else I should know?
Actually, 2 more things. The server isn't providing an exact response in milliseconds. So your readout will only indicate whether the ping is low, medium, or high. A low ping is below 33 milliseconds, medium ping is between 34 and 66, and high is between 67 and 100.
Low ping means the source nearby, right?
Exactly. Anyway, second, each readout will ping some reference locations, both spinward and anti-spinward. You'll see what I mean. Good luck, Chief.
Thank you.
He's just so busy standing there.
So you said there's somewhere right outside this room.
Yeah, right outside the hallway.
Oh,
And it has
there
like
is.
blue and white stripes. Yeah.
In our hull ping. What? Where do I see it?
Isn't it the first thing?
Oh, you're right. The signal the server has a medium strength right outside the network access point. Its ping must be between this and this. Picking other locations, I'm getting 33 anti-ping assistant captain's bunk in the command area, or activities room and public area.
So I guess we go.
Assistant captain's bunk
Ooh.
in the command area.
Yeah. So we're trying to get to the lowest possible ping.
I don't know what he's talking when he says assistant captain's bunk.
Assistant. I mean, I guess it would be near the captain's bunk. Is that where the question marks are?
Well, this is the command area that I'm in right now. Here's the captain's office.
But is the office by the bunk?
I guess we'll just go to the captain's office and look around.
Yeah. And if it can't be found, we could always go to the other places first. It said it was in the hallways, right? Or did it show possible places where we could find those ping points? Or is that showing, like, what those ping points would indicate, if that makes sense? So it's like, it's closer to the captain's bunk. But it's not at the captain's bunk.
I don't know. But I'm not seeing any blue and white wires anywhere here. Right, where was the other place? Activities room. That should be easier to find.
I don't know what anti-spin word means. Just regular spin word means.
Like, I guess the ship is like a giant ring that's spinning, right? So I guess in the same direction as it's spinning and in the opposite direction that it's spinning.
But which way is opposite?
The anti-spin word is
Which way?
opposite.
Yes. Which way is it spinning normally, though? Do you need to know? Right or left?
Hey, wasn't there supposed to be a mechanic here working on this?
I mean,
He's slacking
I
off.
think it's been a bit.
Well, the door's so broken,
Yes,
like
no.
it's not opening.
He gave
Oh,
up.
there it is.
Ooh.
Oh, it's strong here.
Somewhere between 0 and 33.
Train station in the public area. Wait, I don't get it. I mean, here's the train station. But as soon as I
It
activate it,
said
it takes me
and
to this
public
map.
area.
Yeah, this is public area.
I thought the public area was to the right more. Like where all the bunks were.
Well, you see on the left side of the screen, it says I'm in the public area now.
Oh, you're right. Maybe it's upstairs. Hmm.
So you said something like ping the 4 areas, right? Like there's 4 places or something like that I have to ping?
Yeah. Or I don't know if does it say the amount? Should try find one per area,
Yeah.
but it doesn't say. Yeah. So, the first
Is there
one
4 of
was
them? Inner hall, public area. Okay, so
okay.
public area, inner hall, residential, there should be somewhere in there, and then biological.
Oh, it's still in the residential
And then
area though.
command.
At the bunks. That's still residential, so it could be over there.
See, like as a network engineer, wouldn't he know where all the wires are? So couldn't he do this a lot faster than me?
Just give us like a map or something. The blueprints.
Or just go
Easily do
it.
that. Yeah.
Got other stuff to do.
Ah.
Oh, I thought there were stairs here.
I think so. Oh, maybe not. I think they're only where the lit up neon stuff are. Hope it's not the last place we check.
It's always the last place we check.
Ooh! Question,
yeah,
there it
there it is.
is! Yay, it's not on the right. Medium.
Okay. So in biological areas, the next place we can check.
Mm-hmm. And that's the last one? That's the fourth?
I don't think we.
Or did we know-
Here it is.
Ooh, very, very quick. Yeah, we found 4.
Yeah, but there might be more than 4 now that. Because there's more like there's
you're
still
right.
the command area which we haven't done. I think.
Mm. Right, because we couldn't find it before. I don't think
It's
we
residential,
went.
right?
I don't think
Or
we went like
biological.
up the stairs, did we? Or no, we did go upstairs. Hmm.
Here it is.
Oh. Is that the only one with the red dot? Or no, it's not, because that's medium strength. So there's only one with the
And that's it, public. There's 5 areas, I
Yeah.
guess.
the 0 to 30 something strength.
Well, okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Wait, no. Nice.
We could bring it to the guy. What's his name?
He's
Aaron.
not gonna tell us anything. This is
He
clearly the
helped
puzzle
us a little
that we
bit.
have to solve.
Or, I remember on the past puzzle though, we brought it to him and he was like, "This is how you read it."
Alright, fine.
He's gonna make fun of us. He's gonna point and laugh.
He's gonna say, I have nothing to say on that topic after you show him the.
Yeah. I feel like I'm busy. Figure it out yourself. Oh, exactly. This is one of the network cables we talked about. You should find more of them sticking out the walls and ceilings across the ship's hallways. I assume one cable per area will be easily enough to triangulate the secret server's location.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I guess it is the common or command. Or wait, what was the strong? Medium.
There, this one's strong.
Public area. So I guess that's the answer.
Well, I have to pick more specifically, I think, than just public area. Because, like, it's like which exact room of the public area.
Do we need to go and like look for it in the public area?
No, I think we're supposed to use these numbers somehow. You see where it says like 303 anti-spin where this network office in Inner Hall A?
So wish we could line that up with the actual map.
Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to do this. So it's somewhere in the public area.
Yeah. And something about the spin word and anti-spin word would probably be like how we figure out where the exact room is.
Do we have? Okay, network office, train station. Okay, so I think we know it's between like here, to the right of here, all the way like to this train station here. It's between those 2 points.
A lot to work with.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Trying to figure out what the best way of notating this is. Network office.
Or you could just do like CRMR. Make it a little easier for yourself.
Public train. So somewhere between these two. Then it's between 33 and 67. So between assistant command's bunk in command area and train station bio area, or because we don't know if it's anti-spin ward or spin ward. It's either between these 2 points or between these 2 points, and it's more likely to be between these 2 points because these are in the public area. So between activities room and cafe.
Yeah.
Where's the cafe?
Which-
Oh, out here, which is narrow. Well, but it's actually the cafe is past the train actually. So it's between the activities room and the train. Now we know. Here it says it's between the train and inner hall A or R3B and doctor. So let's see, between the train and inner hall A is I think more likely.
Which on the map is... Where's Inner Hall?
This is inner hall, hang on. The server room in inner hall A. So here, or sorry, here. This is the server room, and then the train, which we already know because we know it's between the activity and the train. Okay, so then what about this guy? So this thing, it's further than the residential area. Like it's between L4A in residential area and locker room in command area, right? Because it's more than 67 milliseconds away.
Between the 67 and 100, yeah.
L4A and locker room. So here's the locker room. One. Where the heck is L4A?
Oh, it's one of the.
This is L3. It goes up to.
What about on the other side? Does it go up one more level to L4? No.
Well, no, it's around here. Just L0A, L1A, L2A, L3A.
Yeah.
So like between here,
I'm assuming. Yeah, it's like left.
which we already know is
4A
past the
and
train
4A.
station, and then here's the locker room to the right there, which we already knows past the activity room. So still no new information. All right, this guy is saying between 33 and 67. So either between captain's bunk and
Command.
reproduction ward, or the statue in the public area and L2B. So it's probably the statue in L2B. Here's L2B. And the statue, I guess, is somewhere around here. I don't know where the statue is.
Unless it's the
Is
statue
it,
that's
like-
like in the main. Yeah.
Like this thing? If it is, then it must be here then, right? Because that's the only thing between the train.
Yeah, because I think the statue, it's like on the whatever day, landing day or whatever it was called, where everyone was gathered.
Let's
and
go there
there's a
just
statue.
to check that there's a statue there.
Mm-hmm. So to there.
Yeah, the statue, I guess.
Yeah.
So we think it's the maintenance room.
I guess so, yeah.
This from here. How do I get down there? Frickin' Chi-Chi. Okay, Chi-Chi, tell you what. You go back to the bunk whenever you're ready. I promise I'll let you roam free once in a while, okay? Chi-Chi, please.
Negotiation
I don't want to
tactics.
be alone. You fucker. She's like,
Wow.
"No, relax this time. I should check my bunk sometime. Maybe she actually went home." If you loved them, set them free. Is Chi maybe just got?
Chi-Chi's a runaway.
This is... Where am I? Yeah, here, I'm about to enter into the maintenance room. Which I don't have access to.
Oh! Is there... Do we guess the room on the thing?
Yeah, I guess let's just guess it.
And then we'll get maybe access to the maintenance room. After this, we should check our room, see if Chi-Chi is there. Did you find it? Let me have a look at the file. The maintenance room. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Get over there now. I'm sending backup. Well? Chief Stella.
Enforcer Bodo?
The door's shut tight.
Meaning?
It's not opening for anyone. Overrides don't work either. Got to break it open.
Great. How long that's gonna take?
An hour at least. Maybe a few.
Time is running out. Do whatever it takes to speed up the process. Alert the surgeons immediately once it's open, okay?
Understood, Chief.
I suppose that means we found the right room at least.
We're 4 for 4, or however many cases we've done.
Kind of a creep with a checkered past. That's what it says there.
Alright.
Let's go to our room.
Yeah. Or do we want to talk to the engineers working on the door first, or
I don't think we
maybe
can.
leave them? Okay, never mind. Chi-Chi!
Oops.
Chi-Chi, tell us where the secret lover is.
I still don't know about saying that it's our dad that planted the bomb.
He's definitely the one that... He's part of it, the plan. Here he is.
Chi-Chi, I don't know how you made it back inside, but I'm so glad you're here. Why did you keep running away? Are you getting bored in here? I always thought you'd like this place. I'll let you out on your own once in a while, okay? Just be careful, it can be dangerous out there. Although you seem to handle yourself well.
More
Who's the best girl?
intelligence.
You are, that's right.
Oh. It's an infinite loop.
Chi-Chi, what do you think about this fertilizer?
Sniff it out. Aw.
Maintenance room in Inner Hall B is sealed shut. My searchers will notify me as soon as we manage to break it open. So I'm guessing we have to submit this one, like, you know, it's waiting till the other cases, and then I'll progress the story.
Yeah. I think we have to go with our dad. Because if there's no one else to talk to, that's the information we have. Chief. Are you sure about this?
Whether I got it right, or whether I should report it. I'm sure about both. Did you know?
I had no idea, Chief, and frankly, I don't know if I can believe your findings here.
Read my report. Of course, it's been way too long to prove it definitely. But you have to agree that everything points to my dad.
I do.
What do we do now? I have to tell Orland. Will he be exonerated?
Everything from here on out will depend on the Ethics Committee. I hope this will be worth it, Chief. See if he finally talks when you present him with the results.
I'm sure he'll keep his word.
Out of all the unbelievable and traumatizing events of those days, the revelation that my dad had destroyed the life of an innocent man was one of the things that hit me the hardest. My brain immediately scrambled to make excuses for him. He must have been trying to protect his friend Xena and her child from an abusive spouse. Even still, my father's blatant violation of the Codex just didn't fit the idealized image I had of him at the time. My whole life, I had aspired to be just as upstanding as him. Learning that he hadn't always lived up to that ideal himself was a tough pill to swallow.
We must have made the right choice.
I think so
Because
too.
they wouldn't have voice acted the wrong choice, right?
Unless it's something that was a common mistake. Like if they expect you to get one of those wrong answers. But no, I think it is correct. Question marks.
There was a question mark? Oh, you're right,
Yeah.
there is. Oh, dang. Alright, after this conversation. Navigator Orland, I looked into your case again. We have reason to believe that you were not the one who placed the makeshift explosive at Xena's bunk. Another party may have had access to the fertilizer that was used as evidence against you.
Who?
Chief William.
Can you prove this?
Not exactly, but I have multiple testimonies that point towards it.
So will I be exonerated?
That's up to the ethics community. We will have you retried in light of the new evidence. Our deal was that I would look into it, which I did.
I appreciate it, Chief. Can't be easy for you to find this out about your old man.
I'm sure he had his reasons.
Whatever the case may be, I always suspected him. I didn't want to tell you so that you'd reach your own conclusions. Well, that would have... Okay.
Now to your end of the deal. No time to waste.
Fair is fair. Here's what I can tell you about the power outage. I was right next door to the bridge when it went down, holding down the fort while everyone was out celebrating Arrival Day.
Can anyone corroborate that you were here?
I was on duty there, but there are people who know I was. But I was alone.
So nobody can testify to seeing you on the bridge when the navigation was being hacked?
Correct.
And nobody can testify that you didn't slip into the navigation room right next door, hypothetically?
Right. You'll have to take my word for it, Chief. When the rig stopped, I was knocked around a little, but I got back up on my feet just a few seconds later. It was completely dark for a moment, and I didn't know where I was exactly as I was stumbling forward. When the emergency lights came on, I found myself in the hallway with a clear view of the navigation room door. All the door lights came on around the same time. I believe the doors hadn't worked up until that point, meaning that whoever hacked the navigation and caused the outage was still inside the navigation room. That is, until I saw the doors open. A person stumbled out onto the hallway and booked it towards the command area.
You mean to tell me that you saw the hacker?
I'm sure of it. Problem is, I couldn't make out much because only the emergency lights were on. I didn't see what color uniform they were wearing, but the silhouette was certainly that of a man.
That is excellent information, thank you. Weren't you suspicious of this man running away? Did you go after him?
Of course I knew that nobody was officially working in the navigation room at the time, but I didn't think much of it at first. I was rattled by the ring failure and didn't think it had anything to do with whatever went down in the navigation room. Besides, one person running didn't exactly stand out much in the chaos of the aftermath.
That makes sense. What did you do next? Did you enter the navigation room?
No. I went to the residential area to help everyone there. I didn't come back until a good hour later.
I see. Did you tell anyone else about this?
No.
Good. Please keep it that way for the time being. Thank you for your cooperation.
Thank you, Chief. New message.
False Hideout. Discover William Stark's secret. They won't give you achievement for the wrong conclusion, right?
No.
What's that? A pack of painkillers is lying under the table. They're prescribed to Teacher Simon. Oh.
That's suspicious.
How did they get here? Chief, there's a crowd gathering at the residential area. I don't like this one bit. Posted a few men nearby. Who brought the painkillers into the navigation room? So probably Simon, right? We could talk to him.
Yeah. I mean, it might not be Simon, but we should definitely talk to him.
Who's Simon again?
It's like Scholar
teacher.
Simon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
This
there's
guy?
only one.
No.
Yeah, no, that's Baptiste. Simon.
I mean, I guess we just go in the teacher area, the school area,
Yeah.
and they just look around here, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
school.
I think even if we found out who Simon was looking through it, we wouldn't know where he is anyway. Just by that.
Well,
He's got to be in the area.
see, like, I still don't get why we can't just, like, phone call the people, like, call Simon and say, hey, I need to talk to you. Go to residential area, because apparently there's a crowd gathering there.
True. Maybe Simon's over there.
Oh, here he is.
Simon!
Teacher Simon, I need to ask you something.
What is it, Chief?
Do you ever take painkillers?
Painkillers? No, not in years.
So you don't know why your name is on this package.
What? No, that must be a mistake. I haven't been to the hospital in forever. I assume that's where these came from.
Have you ever been to the navigation room?
No, never.
Alright, thank you.
To the hospital!
Teacher Simon claims that he has never been to the navigation room and he hasn't been prescribed painkillers in a long time. He mentioned the main killers I found must have been issued at the hospital. Sorry, I'm ducking so that Amy will stop blocking my view of the text. I thought there was supposed to be a crowd here.
There it is!
Yeah, but this is the normal crowd, I think. Oh,
We all know humans have destroyed their planet in a number of ways, which is why we set out to destroy a brand new one. One of those ways being the climate catastrophe we've all heard so much about. But how many of you have actually read through Earth's materials on its history?
not another drunken public history lesson.
Oh, he's drunk. Well, I have read everything on the subject, including the stuff between the lines. One of the biggest lies ever told to the people of Earth was that each of them was personally responsible for protecting their planet. I mean, this was technically true, but not in the way people were led to believe. The powers that be convinced everyone that they had to adjust their personal lifestyles to protect the Earth's fragile ecosystem. But it was just a diversion from everyone's real responsibility, holding the powers that be responsible instead. No amount of individual action could put a dent in the problem. Pushing for systematic change was the only real way to avoid crisis. But individual action offered people an out, the illusion of being part of the solution and not the problem. Not only did it provide them with a clean conscience, but also a reason to feel superior in their neighbor, who didn't do as much. Divide and conquer, all part of the plan hatched by those in power. You know, those few who could actually affect change, if only they didn't profit way too much off the status quo. But I guess people on Earth at least got some voting rights along with all their supposed responsibility.
Thank you for this fascinating look into Earth's history, Michio. Now if you can get it off that counter before you fall and get hurt.
Is that a threat, Chief?
Of course not. Being concerned for your safety is quite literally my job.
Sounds more like your job is to quite literally control me.
Fine, do what you want. If you fall on your tick skull and end up wasting our medical resources.
Then what, Chief?
After we beat the game, we should do a new game. New Game Plus. Where we say Chi-Chi did everything.
Yeah. Blame it all on Chi-Chi.
And then see what happens.
Get the secret ending.
I know you're having a very busy day, but I need to ask you a question.
What is it, Chief?
This box of painkillers says it was prescribed to Teacher Simon. However, I found them in the navigation room, which he isn't clear to access. Maybe you have an idea of how they ended up there?
Chief, is that really important right now? Tell him to bring the painkillers here if you didn't need them. We're quickly running out now.
It is important. There might be evidence of a crime.
We have a lot going on here. I really don't remember if I prescribed painkillers to Teacher Simon.
If someone did, it must have been you or your mother, correct?
Correct.
Aren't there any records?
We keep records over in the consultation room. But there's a lot to sift through if you don't know what you're looking for.
I'll take a look, thank you.
There's a lot to sift through. Do we want to talk to her mother too?
Nah.
Nah. Okay.
Medical records. Could be useful to figure out how the painkillers ended up in the navigation room. It's all gibberish to me. I should call Paul. Looks like the type of thing he can usually help me with. Who the heck is Paul?
That guy. Hey, Stell, how are you doing?
Well, pretty fucking stressed is putting it mildly. And you?
Oh, you know, same. What can I do for you?
I'm looking into the origin of this box of painkillers I found. And I found medical records that seem to follow some sort of pattern. Here, I'll show you. You happen to know how it works?
Wow, that's a lot of pages. I can't really read it, but I can offer you something else. I'll transfer it to your computer here at the security office so we can search for specific entries. So if you have a concrete suspicion which code you were looking for, we can confirm whether or not it exists.
Thank you, I'll take you up on that. First I have to figure out what code I'm looking for.
Talk to the mom! I'm sure you'll figure it out still.
Thank you, Paul. See you soon at the office.
Paul is suspicious.
What do you mean by code? Like, the code for the painkiller?
I guess so, and we need to figure out which code that is before we look into the data we got.
She says nothing.
The data? The records?
A long list of what seems to be recent prescriptions. The last of main pages state all this stuff.
I think maybe the code is the prescription.
The
So if
sticker
we
on the
ask
back
what
says
prescription?
they were prescribed to Simon. He's a teacher, so how did they end up in the navigation room?
Ask her about the medical records.
So I copied these medical records from the consultation room because they relate to a case I'm working on. But I'm having a hard time deciphering them. Could you help me out?
Let me see. Right. The system scrambled them like this
Why would you design a system to do that?
to make it more difficult for us. When we input data or query something specific, it's in a human legible format.
It's like the way you've designed the systems is you have to get a farmer, a fox, and a sheep across a river. But if you leave the sheep alone with the fox eats the sheep. So you can't read it either? Can you at least tell me what is stored in each of these entries?
That should be the prescribing doctor, the patient, and the medication.
I see, thank you.
So it's divided in 3.
You're divided in 3.
Oh. Which 3 pieces am I? 2L. So it's a number and a letter.
Yeah,
For all of them,
it's
I
like
think.
6 characters long. So I guess it's 2 each or something. 2L, 3C,
So-
1, 3.
Was it doctor, prescription, patient? Was that what it was?
Something like that.
Is there an ID for each person? Like, is there like a number or something for everyone?
Well, here's what I'm thinking. We'll just search the first one. And then, like, it'll say, like, you know, the right doctor or the wrong doctor or whatever, and then we can narrow down which letters mean what or something.
As long as it's not, we have to find the right one. Or we look at it. Hopefully it's not that. Okay, go to level 0.
Why not? Also, I
Look
think I went the
around,
wrong
level.
way.
Oh,
I guess it's this way. Sergeant Paul, you said I could search the medical records on my computer?
yeah, I already copied them over when you sent them earlier. Like I said, you can only enter the specific string you are looking for. The system will tell you whether or not the string exists in the records. The interface is open on your screen already. You can use it at any amount of times. Okay, good.
Work, thanks. Okay, hang on. 2L, 3C, 13. I already forgot what it was. Was it 2L?
2L, 3C, and I think 1-3 after that. And then just 13. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. I don't get it.
Why does my cursor keep being weird? There we go.
You are 3C 28. I could take a picture of this.
Sure.
Alright, hold on. Got it.
According to the doctor, each entry in the medical record contains information about the medication the patient and the doctor issued the prescription.
And it could only be... There's only 2 doctors, so maybe we can narrow down which numbers are about the doctors. It's not the first one, because there's 2L, 2R, 1L,
Well, unless it's just the first digit.
2L.
Like 2 is one of the doctors and 1 is the other doctor.
Maybe.
And then like L3 might be the room number of the patient. Now it's
Oh,
like-
wait, that's smart. So...
Oh, but it's L2D or for example. So okay, but so the next L3C, for example, is the patient, and then 13 is like the medication. Okay, but we don't know what room Simon lives in, do we?
Does it say on his character information?
I haven't actually found Simon in our evidence thing.
Yeah, it
What
does
is this
say at
for?
their residence, so it would tell us.
Oh, it does. Wait, yeah, it does say.
Simon!
L3A.
So- L3A would be, there's L0A, and there's L3C, but there's no...
Well, okay, so the other thing we need to figure out is what is the code for this medicine?
And we can't take a closer look, can we?
Doesn't seem like it.
Yeah. There's no
What was
L3A.
what was this room again? L's what?
It was L3A. Oh, and then if we see if it's in the system at all.
Yeah, but we don't, like, it could be either doctor. Oops.
Yeah.
And we don't know that 13 is the right drugs. That's a problem. It could. I mean, we could try all the ones that are on here. Yeah, but I mean, if it is, we could like look at the box and see that it has like the number 13 written on it or something like that.
Yeah. And we've talked to both of them about the painkillers,
I'm
correct?
not, yeah, I think we should go back and double check that. To find out what the code is for this drug.
Yeah. I know we talked about the other thing, but maybe we missed one for the actual pills.
They both
No.
won't talk about it.
Is there another doctor anywhere?
Well, I don't
Anyone
there
else
are-
talk
There's. Hmm. I was about to say, they're the
nothing
only
else
two
in
doctors who
the-
can prescribe medication, apparently, is what they said.
Hmm.
Wait, so can
Or
you,
maybe we can look at the characters themselves, like the doctors.
I was
to
about
see if
can-
it says
can you
anything.
read all the rooms to me?
Yeah. So there's L3,
L3 what?
L3C.
L3C. That's
L3C.
Lewis.
Okay. There's R3C.
That's Asher.
There's L OA, so L0A.
Yeah, we don't know who that is.
Okay. There's L2D.
We don't know that one either.
There's L2C.
Okay.
There's R2A.
Okay.
And there's L0B. So we can talk to both Lewis and the other one to see what
Asher. Yeah.
prescription they got, maybe?
Yeah.
If one of them got painkillers, that we can use that as the number.
Yeah. Or the doctor could just freaking tell us what the code is for the painkillers.
But we have selection dialogue. Ooh.
That's you.
Just checking it. Oh, Chief, what are you doing here?
A case leads me here. I may have a few questions for you if you don't mind.
I'm very tired, Chief. I was just about to go to bed.
Had a pretty exhausting shift, I imagined.
Very much so, but that's not it. I'm sick, Chief. I've been having to take it slow for a while now.
Sorry to hear that. Can I ask what the diagnosis is?
There isn't really a name for it because it was never a thing back on Earth. The docs have dubbed it interstellar dystrophy. Some people are hypersensitive to the living conditions out here. Seems to be genetic. You know, cosmic radiation, electromagnetic fields, recycled air, artificial gravity. It all works together to make you weak and tired, and eventually kill you one way or another. Only way to find out is if it affects you. Only way to find out if it affects you is just trying to live in space. I was unlucky. Eric's kid seems to have the same problem. Such a shame to be so sick at that age.
Heard about it. Never knew you two had the same affliction.
Are you in constant pain?
You might have asked you something.
Go ahead.
You're one of the two engineers who have access to the navigation room, correct?
Correct.
Were you there around the time of the power outage?
No, I was resting right here in my bunk. Like I said, I've been taking it slow.
So was anybody here with you?
No, I was alone all day.
Have you been to the navigation room since the incident?
Yes, I headed there a while after the lights came back on. I helped with getting back into the system for as long as I could, but I got too tired after a while.
Thank you. Get some rest. I hope you feel better soon.
Thank you, Chief.
But
He didn't
also,
say it was pain, he
you
said it was
know-
like constantly tired.
You work in the navigation room quite frequently, right?
I do.
I found this box of painkiller under the table there. Have you seen it before?
No, I haven't.
It says it belongs to Teacher Simon. Is it possible that he lost a box in there?
I doubt it. Teachers can't just waltz in there, and they never have, as far as I know.
That's what I suspected. Thank you. Oh, Engineer Asher, I have a somewhat personal question if you don't mind.
I don't mind, but do make it quick, please. I'm really tired.
Have you been taking prescription medicine lately?
Of course, the docs whipped up a unique compound they use to treat interstellar dystrophy.
Who prescribed it to you?
Last time it was Destina.
Okay, so which one is Destina? 1 or 2?
Well, we can figure out what his number is and see who prescribed his medication.
He's R3C.
R3C. So that would be 2.
And then
Destina
28
is
is interstellar dystrophy.
2. Yeah. So it's not 28. That's the only one that is 28. So that's the only one we
Well,
can
there's
rule out.
L2C
except-
also.
L2C.
Well, L2C is also 28.
Oh, 28. You're right. You're right. What about who was the Destina? Was she the one we talked to? And she said I didn't prescribe anything to Simon, so it must have
She
been
said
my mom.
no. She said I don't remember. She didn't say I didn't.
Okay. So we can knock out 2, but we can't knock out whoever prescribed it. So we can talk to the other person.
Who was the other person? Lewis?
Yeah, I think it was just the bunk that was straight across to the left. It was L3C, I think.
Oh, L3B is Lewis.
L3B. That is not one of the numbers.
Oh, I'm gonna talk to him anyway since we're here.
Yeah.
Except he isn't here. So perfect.
Well, he's probably still in the brig.
I thought we let him go.
So too, but he's not there, so maybe not. Then again, I guess he doesn't need to be in his room all the time. So not 28.
How about, okay, ROB, is that one of them?
Or ROB. ROB is, yes, it is.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
So who prescribed it?
2. We don't know who that is.
That's Destiny,
Or
isn't
who
it?
was that? If she was
You said, so L3C,
28.
right, is the guy we just talked to.
L3C. Okay, yeah, that would be 2. That would be Destina. Destina's 2.
Destina prescribed it to Yaha.
Yes. Which might be a thing where like they can't prescribe their own medicine, but
Which drug was it?
don't know.
Like, what's
It's
the
not
number?
the 28. It's 13, not 28 though. So it's a different one than the dystrophy.
All right, is R4B, is that one of them?
R4B. Nope. It does not. There's a R2A and R3C,
L2C?
but those are the only R's. L2C? Yes, that is one.
Eric. Where?
And that's a 28, so that's dystrophy.
Okay, so we don't care about R3C.
R3C?
Oh, that's the guy we just talked to.
Yes. Yep.
L4B,
L4B. Nope.
L3C.
L3C. Yes. And it's by Destina and a different medication. We do not know.
So we need to find Noelia?
Mhm.
She's a navigator. So that's a little suspicious that she's a navigator. Where the-
She's at the room we were in before that had the towers.
I don't remember. Oh, you're talking the maintenance room?
Yeah, I think so. She was there with the other guy, and they were fixing something or trying to find something.
All right.
One of them had a flashlight. That's all I remember.
While I'm here.
Got nothing to say about that. was in a different area? Was it the storage? I think it was the place before the
Oh, it's
maintenance
the room
room.
that's locked. Wait.
No, we were inside before. Because we walked in and it was
Surfer
her and
room,
another
maybe?
person. It might be. Room full of servers. That sounds about right. Was she, L3C?
I'm gonna have to scroll to find her again.
She's right there. To the right.
Oh, it's 3C,
Okay,
yeah.
L3C. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is the room.
Assistant Navigator Noelia, I need to ask you something personal if you don't mind.
Sure.
Have you been prescribed any medicine recently?
Yeah. I got my prescription of antihistamines renewed.
Thank you. By whom?
Dr. Destina. Why?
Just going through some records for a case.
Okay. So, not that.
What was it, L3C?
Yes, and that's number 13, so it wouldn't be anyone with that. So that knocks off her, and then whoever's in L.
So 42
0
and 55 we still need to check.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. R2D?
It's probably 42, but R2D, no.
R3A?
Nope.
L2D?
Yes. That would be, so it's a different medication, so 55.
Do you know
One
where
of
this
the
guy
two we need to
is? I
figure
don't
out.
know. Is he in the hospital?
I think so. He's the guy that had the damaged eye, I think.
Tishan.
I remember we talked to him earlier. Not today, but last week. He's not in the critical care. I think he's just sitting in one of the gurneys in the main area. Oh no, did he move? Might have moved. Felt like he was in that main area. It's not him. We could, try to figure out the 42 medication instead. Because there's two 55s and one 42.
Excuse me, is Engineer Tishan still a patient here?
Actually, he left a short while ago.
Do you know where he went?
Back to his post at the power node B in the inner hull. Said he wanted to go look into the power outage and find his PDA down there. Is that the PDA we have? Don't we
I
have
don't
like
know.
a one that fell on the ground?
But they're saying he's at Power Node B.
Mm-hmm.
Engineer Tishan, how are you holding up?
I feel okay, Chief. Thank you. They patched me up at the hospital faster than I thought.
That's good to hear. Did you have any new findings about the power outage?
Not for now. It's difficult to get the full picture with Arjun at the hospital and two power nodes inaccessible. The captain messaged me directly earlier. I will report to her as soon as I figure out anything relevant.
Engineer Tijan, am I right in assuming that you've been prescribed pain medication?
I mean, you saw the way I looked at the hospital a few hours ago.
I did. You've made a remarkable recovery. Which doctor was in charge of you there?
Estina, why?
Just looking into some medical records for a case.
Good luck with that.
Thanks.
Okay,
Yeah, second.
so,
My phone is beeping. I'll be right back.
okay. So it's gotta be prescription 55. Lucky number 55. By has to be Destina. Because Destina's the only one that prescribed 55. Welcome back. So it has to be Destina that prescribed the medication because she's the only one that has prescribed prescription 55. We just talked to L2D. There's also an R2A.
But so we know it's 55 now.
Mhm.
And what was R2A? R2.
Yeah. Before we leave, can we show him the broken PDA we have? Because I believe we found it in this room.
Okay, I just want to find R2A first, and then I'll show him the thing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. R2C. Hey, Aaron. It was
Okay.
came all along. That's why he didn't want to do anything for himself.
This? The broken VA?
I think so. Oh,
Rip.
never mind. I thought that's what we found in this room.
I can't remember.
Yeah, it's Inner Hole B.
Yeah,
That's where
but
we
he
are
has
now.
nothing to say about it.
Weird.
All
He
right,
was
so
looking
we
for
go
his
talk to Aaron
broken
now, I
PDA
guess.
though. Yup. Maybe he'll say his prescription got stolen, or maybe he's suspicious. One of the two.
Oh, here's where we already knew that.
He's somewhere in the area. He'll just be standing, doing nothing.
Programmer Aaron, I have a bit of an unusual question for you.
Shoot, Chief.
Have you been prescribed any medicine recently?
That's a little private, don't you think?
It will help me understand something for a case.
Alright then. As you know, I was hit over the head around a month ago. I've been having occasional headaches ever since, and Destina finally prescribed me some painkillers last week. I went to ask her multiple times over the last couple of weeks.
Thanks for telling me.
So we look up we still gotta look up Simon's number, right?
Which was what?
No idea.
Here he is. L3A.
L3A.
L3A
So
55, right?
So it's probably Destina, but as we can try both because we can try it no matter like a number of times anyway. It's either 1 L3855 or 2 L3855.
What if it's 3 L3A 55?
Oh, there's a secret prescriber. It's Chi-Chi,
It's always Chi-Chi.
always. So, L3855 are the last numbers.
It's a match! Paul! I found the entry I've been looking for. It looks like the painkillers were actually prescribed to Teacher Simon by Dr. Yaha. I'll have to confront her about it.
Good job, Stell.
You know what I think it like would be funny is if like as a player you had no idea what was going on, because this was a tricky puzzle, I feel like.
A little bit, yeah.
And you just tried random ones and then she runs in here and she says, I have to confront Dr. Yaha. And the player's like, why? What does Yaha have to do with the numbers I just put?
It would have worked eventually. She just button smashes. I'm a genius.
Wait, how do I...
Or
do I just
guess the
accuse her?
prescription again? Who brought the painkillers into the navigation room? So that wouldn't be the question to ask.
It's just I have to talk to her about the painkillers again. Dr. Yaha, I need to talk to you.
Chief, right now is really not the best.
The system says that you prescribe painkillers to Teacher Simon, but everything else points to that not being true. Help me make sense of this.
Chief,
I'm all ears.
people aren't going to get what they need, alright? The restrictions on some medications are ridiculous, and I've gotten tired of bringing this up with the ethics committee. I've had patients in chronic pain who burn their weekly aliments in just 2 days. So I made prescriptions out to other people who don't actually need any. That way, they wouldn't get flagged in the system.
So Teacher Simon never even knew about this prescription?
No, he had nothing to do with it.
So how did the box end up in the navigation room?
It's Aaron! It's Aaron!
Dr. Yaha, this is crucial information. I can't disclose the full context, but please tell me what you know.
I've been working with Engineer Asher. Oh. He comes here very often to pick up meds, so an extra box here and there doesn't arouse suspicion. Long story short, we got to talking and realized we saw certain things the same way. So he started helping me distribute extra painkillers to people who really needed them.
So now we really have no idea. He could have given it to anyone.
His secret stash is in the navigation room
so it
where
is
he
him.
works.
That makes sense. Maybe the box I found fell out when the ring stopped. Look, thank you for coming clean about this whole operation. Let's change the system. Let's go to the ethics committee meeting and bring this up again. The rules clearly need to change so you're no longer forced to work around them.
Really? That would be amazing, Chief. Thank you. So...
Oops. So...
talk to Asher, I guess?
just pull out our gun and shoot him, no questions asked.
You're guilty. Chief, I really don't know what to say. I'm very tired.
What?
Talk about Yaha?
Oh,
wait,
time
so...
to submit the case, it says. Asher must be the one who brought the case to the navigation
Gotta
room.
be.
So we just say
Because
it's Asher.
he has no alibi.
Well, it's his stash.
Yeah.
That's it, like, that he's hiding in there.
Yeah. But I mean, like, you're... Never mind.
On a roll, continue your streak. That sounds good.
Ooh.
This might be a good stopping point.
I think so too. It is getting late.
Captain Ted wants to see me at her office to discuss her next steps. I should go talk to Asher again now that I figured out his secret. Okay, we're here. Progress Chief, come see me in my office. We need to discuss our next step. Okay, so I just stop here and then we'll know to try to remember to talk to Asher and then the captain.
Yeah.
This diagram.
I love the diagrams.
Ending screen is here. Interact. Play. So thank you everyone for tuning in. This was Between Horizons. I keep wanting to say Beyond Horizons. Between Horizons. Sci-fi murder mystery, I guess. There hasn't really been a murder, just mystery, I guess. Sci-fi mystery game.
Yeah.
With Yami. My regular schedule top left corner of the screen. Every Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Pacific. That's about 3 hours, 41 minutes ago in your time zone. We have the Steph's Thursday, where we do just chatting. Every Saturday, 6 p.m. Pacific. That's about 5 hours, 11 minutes ago in your time zone. We have the Solo Saturday stream, where I play a random game for my review queue. We got the Discord. Luigi just got here.
Hi, Luigi.
For updates to the schedule and any announcements for off-schedule streams. Probably next Tuesday, I'm guessing. Yami, maybe. For
Odds are
more
likely.
Beyond Horizons. Between Horizons, I mean, gosh darn it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's it. Thanks again, everyone. I'll let you guys enjoy the rest of Cap Raid while I look for someone to raid.